Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? Hope everything is good in your world. Just got back from a soccer game. We have one more soccer game to go this season for our recreation league and one more to go for our travel league, and then we have a tournament. And then I fly to Dallas, and then all kinds of craziness is happening soon. We'll talk about the Dallas trip, closer to the Dallas trip, but I will be in Dallas in November. And, this mess is... there's something I've been avoiding talking about because I guess talking about it means I'm admitting to it, and that bothers me, and because I want to believe that I have greater control over my person. But I think that this mess is probably like a byproduct of something going on deeper that I really shouldn't avoid. I need to just throw it out there and get over it. But I feel like I've been slipping lately mentally. I haven't been able to maintain focus at all on anything, as evidenced by this complete cluster. I can look around me right now and see about 8 unfinished projects just sitting here, and that's not even counting the rest of this stuff. And yet I keep picking up other, I started playing guitar again. What am I doing? What's going on right now in my life that I need to start 1,000 things and not finish any of them? For a long time, that's who I was as a person. I started everything and didn't finish it. And I got over that, and I got to the point where I've finished, and I got things done, and I was satisfied, and I was happy about it. But here, the past few months have just been, nothing's getting done. And I don't know if it's been the complete lack of free time. This soccer thing has really been keeping me going, coupled with all the family stuff, or lack thereof for that matter, that's been going on. I don't know if I'm just too distracted because life is distracting me right now, or if it's that I'm too distracted because I'm afraid of failing, or because of some other reason. I don't know. What I do know is when I've talked about stuff like this in the past, a lot of friends have come out and said, "I'm really glad you talked about that because it's something I always struggle with or question." And so here we are yet again talking about how difficult it can be at times to get just anything done, for that matter. And lately, that's really been a problem. To say that I came down here and did something on Sunday, I did. I came down here and I made a bracket to hang a guitar on a wall. And it involved woodworking, and it involved sanding and a little bit of leather work. I put leather pads where the guitar hangs, and I finished it and made it nice. It was completely unnecessary. That's just for something that, it's just something that I did because at that moment, that's what I wanted to do. And maybe that's not a problem inherently. Maybe just being able to tackle something like that because it's right there in front of me isn't a bad thing. But when I have this disgustingness going on around me, and I have all of these unfinished or even unstarted projects laying around, and I have no control over that part of the shop that I can't even use right now that's blocking me in, and I want to start on something, but then I feel like I have to immediately leave because I have to go do something else. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the change happened. It's just been in the last couple of months. Something changed, and I've just been kind of stuck on this, almost like a scratch record, right? Time to start over, time to start over, time to start over, and it just keeps compounding, and it's really getting to me. It's really bothering me. This new show should have started already. It literally, I should have had it. I should have had the first few episodes already done. I've had topics that oh man, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. And I just haven't even started it, And I could say, oh, it's because I don't have all the props that I want. You know, the microphone's done, but I don't have a guitar amp. You know, I have to finish figuring out where I'm going to shoot it and set the setup. I could make a whole bunch of excuses. I could give you a massive list of excuses, but the truth of the matter is I'm the excuse. Like, I'm the reason that the show hasn't started. I'm the reason that the new content hasn't begun. And I have to figure out why, and I have to just do it. But to do that, I feel like the first step in a lot of issues like this is just talking about it, just saying it out loud. It doesn't even have to be to another person. You know, right now I'm talking to a camera, which in some weird way is, for me, very similar to talking to another person, because you guys there's a comment section, you can give me feedback, and we can continue the thought that I had sitting here. So this is a little more personal than just talking to a hammer, but you could just talk to the hammer. I mentioned it before. In programming, we call it rubber duck debugging, and the idea is that when you have a problem that you can't solve, you tell the duck on your desk what the problem is, and chances are you will have figured it out by the time you tell the rubber duck. So rubber duck, you know, 16-ounce hammer, I've been having this problem, and here's the code that's causing the problem, and oh, well, duh, I didn't do this. That's how it works. And so oftentimes our brain works, that's how our brain works. Like, you get caught, or maybe I'm caught in this situation right now where I feel like I'm not getting anything done. Maybe I actually am getting a lot done, and I'm just not applying the right filter to my current life situation to see it. And so talking, whether it's to you through a camera, whether it's to a friend, or whether it's to a hammer, really doesn't matter so much. You know, therapists are trained to keep you talking. Like, that's their main job. Their job isn't to fix your problems. You fix your own problems. Their job is to keep you talking, and to keep you talking about underlying issues so that you can see, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah. So maybe this is the start of the process of getting back at it. I'm not sure, but I remember starting some of these projects and being really excited, and then it just kind of, oh, I gotta move on, and I don't know. I'm babbling, so I'm gonna stop. Thank you. Thank you for being here. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and being my friends. This week is Essen, in Essen Spiel in Germany. I'm not there. The Portal team is there showing off alien artifacts, and I'm really excited about that. So if you have a spare moment, hop on over to portalgames.pl. Check out all the cool stuff we have going on, and we're going to make some announcements from Essen, so that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And maybe I'll link to that video when we put it up in the future. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Mental Floss. Are foxes and wolves related? Dogs belong to the taxonomic family Canidae, canines, which is divided into two tribes, those related to wolves, Caninae, and those related to foxes, Vulpini. A couple of canine species lay outside these two tribes, but foxes are not canines.